It's the young businessman, it don't stop. Back in the day, the cartoon was the cap of the cop. Little age was just 13, took a few leagues, made a hell of a scene. The ball almost on the track. Back then, career crazy was a factor.
What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? It's your big partner, man, Cartoon One. I'm back. Gotta give it to you, man. It's story time, man. I just like listening to my homeboy song a little bit, man. That's that Avalon gangster music, y'all.
Straight girl, both twins, baby kids. Was out here turned up when they play no bills. Black men on big deal. Living in the hills. She rap went from racks to wigs.
Cause I'm EC, AVLN. Life in the pen. With the
AMC, my real blood partner, he like me. Got OG, at least he right. Big blue, big show, big love, big mic. That's why my game's so tight. Straight like this. Magic pulled up with game.
The homeboy Magic say he pulled up with game in the Porsche. Yeah, he did back in the day. Childhood, Trey Ball. Go take cash. That's that A gang, y'all. That's that A gang, homie. Big Bogart. That's it, man. I just had to, ride a little bit with it, y'all, Anyway. To the story, man, you can tell from the title. Man, it's something, man. Man, listen. Man, this story about, man, with me and my disciple partner, man. My disciple partner, I'm going to say his real name because I'm giving him his flowers, man. The homie Rod Def. He out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama. The homie Rod Def. Wherever you at right now, Rod Def, man, my hats off to you, man. That was my disciple partner, man. We kicked it. We rode together. We did what we did, man. I don't know where the homie at. I left him in prison. I don't know if he in or out, but wherever he at, man, salute to disciple Rod Def, man, out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, man. Anyway, man, one day, man, me and Rod, we used to kick it, man. Rod used to come to me, man. He was, a little young dude. He used to come, want to talk, kick it, want to ask questions about L.A. A lot of people, at one point I used to answer so many questions about L.A. and California. It's got to the point, man, I just did not want to talk about it no more. Like, dang. But anyway, time goes on. Man, listen. This was around the time when I was going, I had a cold poker addiction, y'all. I had a cold poker addiction. I told y'all about that story. About, how, poker had me. That was one of my biggest vices when I was doing time, homie, that poker. That poker had me. I had to play it. And in the pursuit of me wanting to play poker, and at the time not having money to play poker the way I wanted to play poker, I start dealing with my baser instincts. You know what I'm saying? My baser self. Saying that I start robbing. I start taking. You know what I'm saying? Something I've always been good at. I mean, it is what it is, but something that I did not do in prison. At least I didn't do it in California prison. That's a horse of a different color out there. But now where I was in Alabama, you know what I'm saying? It was live or let live. You know what I'm saying? Get it how you get it, live it how you live it, say it how you mean it. You know what I'm saying? So boom, when in Rome, do as the Romans. Not all the way though. But anyway, I'm kicking it with the homie one day in the cell, and I'm trying to say, boy, look, hey, man, you want to ride with me on something? So Rob was like, man, Big Tune, what's up, man? What's up? I say, listen, man, old school downstairs, man, got all this money, man. He got all this money, man. Look, he got this, what they call in Alabama prison, the slick pick ticket. The slick pick ticket is, the numbers ticket. You know how you bet on the games, on the football games, basketball, baseball, on the weekend, you bet on those games. Now, they didn't do hockey or soccer, but, baseball, football, basketball, and race car. Yeah, they did NASCAR. So you could put a ticket out and do your thing. So it's called the slick pick ticket. Now, usually the slick pick ticket, man, he got a gang of money. He got all the money in the area. You know what I'm saying? They rich. They prison rich. They got some. Either they was gonna keep it all in their cell, or they had different people that they would let hold the money, because if your ticket was doing good, you had so much prison money that you couldn't hold it all. You had to, cachet it out and distribute it out to different places around the block or around the prison to hold it for you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of ticket men would let whoever was the main person, like in different blocks, if they had a prison-wide ticket, you had main dudes in different blocks that was over the writers. Now, writers are the people who write the tickets all throughout the week for you. They get a certain, they get a certain percentage, they get paid, and boom, so on and so forth. A lot of times, a lot of ticket men would just let the main dude over that block hold the money. And so anyway, but you can always best believe the dude who ran the ticket, who owned the ticket, he was strapped. He had buku money. He had Mr. Boombastic, Mr. Fantastic. You know what I'm saying? That's good stuff right there, homie. That's good stuff right there. Anyway, so this was during them times, and this was one of them times that I wanted to play poker. I wanted to play poker bad. Didn't have a eon to my name. I was broke. I was super duper broke. Now, have you ever heard of the term, I was paralyzed broke? That mean, man, you so broke you can't even get up, move. You can't even get up, do nothing, man. You just down in the dumps. Man, bump the world. Man, just let the ground close in on me because I have nothing. I was at that point at that time. And, usually just like on the streets, when the going get tough, the tough get going. And that's what happened with me, like on the streets. You're going to start hunting. You're going to start looking for a lick. You're going to start looking to do something to someone, with someone, for someone, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I was at this point in time. So I told myself, you know what? I got to hit him. I got to go ahead and do what I got to do. So, you know what I'm saying? I, check with my little disciple partner, Rod Def, and wanted to see, hey, you want to be my partner in crime? That type of get down. So anyway, when I told him how we was going to do it and what was going to happen, he was like, man, Big Tune, yeah. I'm like, okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Now, me and Rod Def did other stuff together around the camp, you know what I'm saying, in the prison. And he was just my partner. I'm a rider, he was a rider. I was down, he down, you know what I'm saying? So, I had the Crip faction in a headlock. And he was doing his thing as far as the disciple faction went. So if it ever push came to shove, it's whatever. Now, only thing we probably need to do at that time was add us some blood to the mix. You know what I'm saying? And we could have had a round table, but now we let them do what they do. We was coming together to do what we do. So anyway, when I gave him the plan and told him how I was gonna go and what it was gonna do, he was like, "Well, bump it, big homie. You know what I'm saying? Big Tune. And the word they use in Alabama, like we say, what's up, homie? They'll say, what's up, rap, like R-A-P, rap. And I didn't know what that was at first. Rap. Oh, what's up, rap? What's up, rap? And I used to, when I was in the county jail, I used to always trip, man, what the heck is a rap? I'm asking my homeboy, my crime partner, I'm like, cuz, man, what's a rap, homie? What them fools talking about? He like, I don't know. So, inquiring minds want to know. I eventually end up going to one of them and ask him, hey, homie, what's a rap? So he told me, oh, that's just slang word for partner, dude, you know what I'm saying, old boy, whatever. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, understand now. So anyway, I say, look, this the plan. This is what we gonna do. I said, we gonna wait till he leave out his cell, going to pill call. I said, now, when he gone, his cellie gonna be in there. And we can, we can get out and do it like that. Get the celly. So Rod Def was like, had different ways he want to do it. I say, well, bump it then. I say, cuz, look, this what we do. We can just wait till the old fool come back to the cell, homie, and just run up in the cell, you know what I'm saying, and put that hickamabob to his throat. You know what I'm saying? Cuz we put that hickamabob to his throat and make him come up with all of it. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna get down the gangster way. You gangster, I'm gangster. You know what I'm saying? We just go out gangster style. So he was like, I'm like, so I say, so what? So what's up? He say, look, when he go out the PO call, I could get his celly distracted, and we can go in there and just take everything. I said bet. Okay, cool. So we waited. Later on that night, when PO call came, you know what I'm saying? Old school went on about his business to his little PO call, and Rod Def, we did what we did. We sent somebody in there to holler at the other celly, pulled the other celly out, and he gone. And so we shot up in there. Now, this is something, I tell you, man, this is something I normally wouldn't do. This is something I never would have thought about doing in a California prison, because it just wasn't it wasn't our MO, it wasn't our get down. Stealing, robbing, taking, you know what I'm saying? That just wasn't my thing. When I was in the prison in Cali, I stayed on, man, my thing was, can I talk about it? I don't know. No, because we got enough racial tension going on right now on this YouTube stuff, not to even bring up other little stuff that may hint at certain stuff. But anyway, when I was in Cali prison, I used to be involved with a whole lot of other stuff, getting into a whole lot of other stuff. And robbing and stealing, well, stealing was out, period. I would never, no. But robbing was not one of the things. So anyway, we go to enact our plan. Old boy went on by this business. We got the other fool about the Cecil. And anyway, boom. So in we go. Boy, look here. When I say we hit the jackpot, we hit the jackpot. I can't even remember how bags of coffee, packs of cigarettes, packs of bugler, snack, little snack cakes and foods and this, that, and the other, and just, oh man, so much stuff. We coming out with bags of it. I got a whole, what you call a big laundry bag, and Rod Def got a whole sheet. Got the sheet in the middle of the floor, filled it up, pulled it up by all four corners, and we was going on about our business. Now, lo and behold, we were seen. People seen us. We didn't care nothing about all that. People seen us. We just had to get this bread, get this dough, get this moolah, get this cabbage, get this green. Get to the root of all evil. Money, 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 money. And we got it. Okay. Didn't last long. Stick with me. Fool came back from his PO call. When he went to his cell, now we already posted up in the day room, posted up across the floor, peeping. Because we know it's, here you go. And as true to form, went in, closed the door, and boy, it wasn't before you can count to three. The door come flying open. Boom! Man, who been in my cell? Man, whoop, 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 and wop, wop, man. Whoop, whoop, he blowing. Okay. Now, I, did my homework on the fool. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times before you pull a stunt like this, you tend to do your homework on the person that you finna be your victim. Because you want to know, is he a buster? Is he Mark? Is he a killer? Is he a go-getter? Is he a squabbler? Is he a rat? You know what's going to go? So you pretty much know what to look for after you done pulled this stunt. Because a lot of time, okay, if he body and you know he body, okay, you going to hit it, you going to get the stuff, you going to post up with that hickamabob, and you going to wait for however the chips may fall. What's up? You know what I'm saying? That's how it go when you really on some gangster stuff. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of dudes that be in prison and they lay in the cut like trapdoor spiders to go rob or steal from somebody that's really, really weak, that ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Dudes pick and choose their victims based on what's in their heart. Well, I ain't gonna rob him because he got dudes with him and he a killer. He gonna fight. He gonna do this and that. I ain't gonna fool with him. Oh, but Mickey Flynn over here, he ain't hitting on nothing. I get him. I get him. I wasn't like that, homie. If I'm going to get you, I'm going to get you. It didn't make no difference, man. At one time, I had another partner. I told y'all about him. We had put, this was years later, the block we was living in, we had the whole block on the lock and key extortion. Wasn't no dope coming up in that block if me and my little partner that I was running with at the time didn't get it. Now, the little partner was a Crip dude out of Birmingham. But now we was putting it down. You know what I'm saying? If we found out you had got a sack in, we was coming. If we found out you had something, period, we was coming. Man, it got to the point, man, we done bailed up in food sales. Poo-poo, come on up in there. They know, dang, man, here come Tune and this fool. They know what we about. Man, we gonna beat you up. We gonna stick you up. We gonna roll you up, wrap you up, tape you up, and you up, you up, you up. Whatever else goes with the you up. Wasn't playing, didn't give a dang. And whatever want to come with it after that, come on with it. We wasn't tripping. You feel what I'm saying? At that time, man, we was living to die. And it didn't even make no difference, homie. Man, so like I said that to say that I didn't pick and choose. I didn't have no certain people. If I was gonna take from the weak, I was gonna take from the strong. Simple as that. Cause in my mind, you got to look how my sick mind was thinking back then. In my mind, wasn't nobody stronger than me. In my mind, couldn't nobody fade me. In my mind, man, look here. I was the baddest thing walking since the T-Rex 65 million years ago. I was the apex predator. You dig? I was the top of the food chain. I was the pinnacle. I reigned supreme. Man, I smash me a fool like a jelly bean because I'm bad. You feel me? That's how I thought about myself back then. Anyway, we get it. He come bust out the cell acting a fool. Now, I ain't gonna even lie, I'm waiting. He don't know who did what. So he ran and raved and hooped and hollered and pooped and popped and tipped and tapped for a minute. As true to form, somebody eased up on him around our back and they told him, hey man, I seen Cartoon and Rod Def coming out your cell. And they had bags. Now here's where the doo-doo hits the fan. I give old school credit. He come to the cell. He come all the way upstairs to my cell, me and Rod Def in the cell. And he confronted us. Man, did y'all do this? Did y'all do that? Did y'all do this? Did y'all do that? So I'm like, man, get away from my cell, homie. Man, you tripping, man. Go away from my cell. So now we going back and forth for a little bit. Then he go to talk about what he gonna do. I'm like, fool, what you mean what you gonna do, punk? Tell me what you gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Immediately, you know, I go into my little spiel. Man, I'll knock you out, fool. I'll cut your head off. I'll do this, I'll do that. Nah. He leave. You make a statement. You'll do all, yeah, what you'll do? Okay. And he walk off. Huh? Scooby? All right. Now, it's several ways that this could have played out at this point. Several ways that this could have played out at this point. The way that it played out, I went and got that thing. Well, I already had it. I tell Rod Def, man, come on. We get to the bottom of the stairs. I had Rod Def stop at the stairs. I went to the food cell and pulled the door open. Boom. I didn't knock none of that. Now at this time, that's disrespect to pull somebody's cell door open without knocking. You knock and you wait for them to say come in. If you knocking and don't nobody ever say come in, then you don't open up that man's cell. Period. Let's alone go in it, but you don't open up his cell. If you knocking and don't nobody answer. Man, bump that. Man, I snatched that cell door, boom, and was standing there. So I'm like, fool, what's up? What you talking about? What's on the menu? What's on the agenda? You know what I'm saying? How we finna do this? Where the taste test at? Man, but now old boy jump up. He jump up. He act like he gonna come at me. He go to woofing no. I'm like, man, you ain't talking about nothing. If you ain't gonna do nothing, man, shut up. Boom, I boom the door back. I leave and go back to my cell. Now, somehow, some way, this situation get to the police. Now, I ain't gonna lie, it was one police in there. He was a Crip. He was cool, man. He used to bring the gang, all type of stuff. I ain't gonna say his name. But anybody that was on the hill was what we used to call his prison. Anybody that was on the hill with me back in the day, they know what police I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? He was down for the cause. I used to go in and out of jail so much, jail meaning lockup, but he would always make sure I was straight every time I went to lockup. Man, cuz, big homie, man, I got you. You know what I'm saying? He'd bring me cigarettes back there so I could sail over the tier for extra trays and this, that, and the other. But somehow, some way, word get back to him. He come in the block. When he come in the block, he come over to the table where I was at. Because I stayed at the table. I ain't going back in the cell because I feel like I don't want to be hemmed up in the cell. And when he came over there to the table I was at, he say, big homie, he say, cuz. He say, listen, I ain't coming at you as no police. I'm coming at you as your homeboy. I say, man, homie, what's up? He say, listen, man. He say, go on, give it back to him. I'm like, what? He say, go on, give it back to him. He say, I got you, though. Because I'm like, man, I say, homie, look, I ain't never been in the business of taking something and then giving it back. You know what I'm saying? He say, look, Toon, go on, get it back, man. Let's keep the peace. Go on, give it back. He saying, I promise you, I got you. Now, you know, like I say, yeah, he was the police, but he was Crip. He was the homie. This man did all type of stuff. The gang didn't eat for nothing because of him. So, and I gave him that respect. I gave it back. The next day when he came to work, man, a runner, it's nighttime, or one of the hallway runners coming to the block with a big old giant bag. I'm talking about a bag so goddamn big. I don't know where he going. So he go up the stairs to my cell. I ain't in the cell. I'm at the table up under the stairs. Boom. He toon. I go up there. So we go in the cell. He say, such and such said, get this to you. I'm like, for real? I'm like, all right. Man, when I bust that bag open, man, it was so many packs of cigarettes. You know, one pack of cigarettes went for 10 items. You know, at this time. A bag of coffee went for 5 items. Then you had the items. A pack of Bugler or Top went for 3 items. Sometimes 2. Man, it was, but the cigarettes, man, it was so much. When the homie, man, listen, man, the homie stayed true to his word. He say, man, go and get that back, man, just to keep the noise down. And I got you. Boom. He stayed true to his word. Okay. Immediately, what I did when I got that, I didn't gamble it off. I didn't mess it off. Not then, at least. But what I did, I set up what we call a Crip box. A Crip box is for new Crips that come in that don't have nothing, you know what I'm saying? A care box. We just called it a Crip box. We made sure they was gonna be able to get soap, deodorant, toothpaste, all the hygiene that they needed, and you know, little knickknacks of food, whatever here and there. I set that up with this. I didn't go and mess that off. I set that up, and for a long time, man, you know, I made sure that all the homies that came in, they had some, you know, and that's after I gave the homie Rod Def, you know what I'm saying? I gave him something. You know, I had to make sure the homie had him something too. But anyway, man, that lasted for a minute, and you know, boom, 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 stuff went all over the place. But anyway, man, that's the story, man. I just wanted to tell, just wanted to get that out. You know, y'all go over there and check out my new station, man. The Village Storyteller. Check them stories out, man. I need your watch hours. I need your subscribes. I need all that, man. I need your comments, man. Let me know if y'all feeling the stories that I'm telling over there. Let me know if y'all feeling what you know what I'm saying, what I'm over there doing, man. Look out for me, man. It's me, man, your big partner, Cartoon One. Y'all know I represent the gangsters. I'm out.